Good morning and welcome back to the farm. Look at that mist through the trees there. Beautiful late November day. So we got quite a bit of money in from the silage last night, and still plenty more to go. We've got 5,800 in the bank, which means that this morning we can go and pick up those bits of equipment that we bought the other day, which is fantastic news. As we saw last time, the crops have germinated nicely. They're all now beautifully fertilised, and they're looking good. No weeds because it was all ploughed up nicely. Don't have to worry about weeds until next year. So, I've spent about half an hour just taking the sides off the trailer over here. Brought the toolbox in from toolbox out from in there because it was a lot easier than trying to get the trailer into the workshop. So, I am pretty pleased. In fact, let's just put the toolbox back over here. Just stick it down there for now. Now it is going to rain a little bit later on, so I'm hoping to get these bits and pieces back. In fact, let's just have a look at the weather forecast. Yeah, so looking at the weather on this app on my phone, it's going to start about 3 o'clock and not stop until about 7 o'clock. So we've got some dry time up until 3 o'clock anyway. I was hoping maybe to use some of the kit that we're picking up. Rain's not due until 3 o'clock. So let's go and collect those bits and pieces from near the farmer's marketplace. I've decided to take the trailer. They said they've got a way to get the bits onto the trailer, so that's good. I think they've got a crane or something they can use. Even if we can't get them off this end until we've got ourselves a loader of some sort. Now, I've been looking at general prices. I think at the minute we're going to have to stick to we're going to be sticking to a tractor with a front loader. I think telehandler is going to be a little bit out of our price range. So I'm planning later on, a little bit later on today, to go and have a look at the front loader tractors, see how much they want for maybe the New Holland and the Massey Ferguson. They don't come with the front loaders, but I have one here, so that's all good. Anyway, I'll get up to the farm shop or the farmer's market, and we'll see if that lady's in. Can't remember her name, but we'll get the rest paid for. That's £3,500 is the remainder for the hay bob and the planter. So yeah, looking forward to adding a few more pieces of equipment to our fleet. I don't know why, but that field that we worked so hard on with Sheila, it's been left to go to, absolutely left to go to waste. It's all withered. I can't imagine what Michael's doing, but he's obviously not doing anything there. I should have harvested that at the same time as I did my bits. But anyway, that's not our worry anymore. Okay, here we are. Here's the kit. I'll talk to the lady in here, get the payment sorted, and then I will let them load them onto the trailer. Right, well, they did an absolutely fantastic job with their crane. Very delicate. Well, they did say to me that the planter is a particularly heavy object. I think it's all made out of really thick steel sections. So definitely going to need a front weight. Well, I've got a front weight. Definitely going to need to use my front weight on the tractor when I'm using that. Yeah, hay bob looks good. I'm looking forward to using that. Right, time to get them back home. Right, Michael's off there. I spoke to Sheila and she sent Michael round with the Massey to help me get these bits off the trailer, and although he didn't really help much, at least he brought the Massey round. So nice, safe and sound. Hay bob in there and the planter over there. It's not wrong, they weren't wrong, you know. This is a particularly heavy planter. That Massey struggled even with the big rear weight on, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I am going to put the trailer back in front of the planter because I don't think we'll need the planter at this particular point in time. And then we're going to do a little bit of work in the field. I'm actually going to go down to the grass field, and I think I'm going to do a cut of the grass field, or the grass section I should say, of this field here. There we go, that'll do. Okay. So we need to get in and pick up the mower. And yeah, so I thought we'll create some more silage bales as well as testing this equipment at the same time. So what could possibly go wrong? It's our last chance to do a cut before winter sets in. And it can't hurt, can it? Right, let's get that folded up and we can get it out of the way. Okay. I don't know if we'll get much grass off it at all. Obviously it's a lot colder now, the grass has stopped growing. And it definitely hasn't got to its full growth. But it's worth trying it a little bit, just to, even if we get like 1 or 2 bales, it's worth it. And I'll keep them towards the cow food. It actually doesn't look too bad. Right. Get this folded down. Oh yeah, that's not too bad at all. Get to try our new tool. I'll probably just do a section of it. I won't do the whole lot. But I'll crack on. We've got to get them all cut, rode up and wrapped by 3 o'clock. So I don't think we'll be doing a massive part of the field. But we'll see how we go. If I'll just go and do this bit here. Some nice straight runs. See you in a bit.
Inside your chest that calls on you to cry. You decided it was time for him to fly out of the darkness and into the light, higher and higher out of sight. Whisper inside your heart tells you that
I think that's quite a nice patch of grass cut there. Let's get that folded up. I decided it was best not to do the entire field because it would just take me far too long. Right, now that's plus this is just a test of the new kit anyway, so well, now it's the bit I've been looking forward to anyway. It's time to get the whatever that contraption is on and find out how it works. There is a risk of me creating or tedding it to start with. I don't want to do that. I want to bale it up, or sorry, row it up so I can get it baled. let's get this put away, and then we'll attach up the rower. Okay, lift it up in the air. Well, I think after we've used it today, it's going to need a bit of TLC. But that's what winter's for, isn't it? That and maybe a bit of muck spreading on the lower parts of the field. We've got a sizable pile of muck now. And oh, the other advantage of taking silo up to the biogas plant is that I'm allowed to go and help myself to the digestate that they produce when they're doing whatever they do to the silage. So that's really good. Right, let's see how this thing works. See if it fires up. Yep, there we go. Right then, let's see what happens. Ah, so this is what I was afraid of. It looks like this machine both rows it and dries it out at the same time. Which means I still don't have a rower. Well, in that case, let's make some hay in November. Well, for what it does, it's doing a very good job. And the advert was right. It is a tether and a windrower in one, but you can't switch one off and turn the other one on. It's a tether and a windrower at the same time, and that's it. Which, to be fair, would save a lot of time if all you want to do is make hay. Unfortunately, we want to make grass bales as well, so we're going to have to try and see if we can find something else. I know the store did have something. It was a brand new thing. I don't know how much they want for it, but we can have a look and see what they've got earlier. And that was definitely a tether or a windrower, and you could change it between the two. So it might be worth us having a look at that later on. I think though what I'm going to do right now is I'll carry on up to the end here, and then we'll get... Oh, God, I've just realised I haven't got anything to move these bales. They're going to be hay, and they're going to be out in the rain this afternoon, so... To be honest, I might just have to leave this and let it all rot down. Not a lot else I can do, I don't think. Unless I can convince the dealership to let me borrow a tractor as a trial period. See how it goes. We'll have to have a chat with Clive maybe after. Clive, sorry, not Clive. Keep getting that wrong. Have a chat with Nope, his name's gone. Isaac. That's his name. Right, I've got the baler all connected up. I've remembered Isaac's name. The thing I'm getting confused about is Clive is one of the other guys who works down there. I think he's the guy who works in the workshop. who I've spoken to before, and I keep getting the names mixed up. It's a bit embarrassing. I really, I'm not very good with names, so I really should learn to be better. Anyway, if it's going to rain this afternoon, we'll do better to keep these as bales, I think. And then, like I said, we can have a look at whatever kit they've got down at the... whatever kit that they've got down at the dealership later on. Maybe to row up the rest. I don't know if they would take mine as part exchange for it or what. We'll see what they've got. Maybe I'll have to restore that bit of kit and then put it on one of the bidding sites. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did sell my little mower. So I did pay £600 for it originally, and I did it up. I've done it up, and I managed to get £1,000 for it, which I don't think is too bad at all. Not too bad at all. They paid in cash when they took it away. The cash went straight towards food and things like that, so didn't see it in our bank account at all. Right, I'll get these few bales made. Actually, that was quite quick for a first bale. I'll get these few bales made, and then we will go and have some lunch. Right, I am going to leave the baler on the track here, or in the field, if that's where it wants to be, because I hopefully will be needing it later for the grass bales. Okay, it's 1:45, sorry. I'm going to head home, have some lunch, and then we're going to go down the store. We're going to see what the options are for windrower and tedder combinations, and we are going to... what are we going to do? Oh yes, we're going to see what the options are for windrow and tedder combinations. We're going to talk to them about a front loader tractor and see if we can get one on loan. I'll just close this up for now. It is time for lunch and I'm a little bit hungry. The problem I've got is obviously I'll get down the store, and if they will lend me a front loader tractor, I will need that straight away. So I'm going to have to come back in it. So the question is, what do I leave down there? I think the... oh, that's still got fertiliser in it. I would have said the best thing to leave down there would be the pickup. But if it's still got fertiliser in it, probably not. Maybe I'll leave the Massey down there. Anyway. Lunchtime first. Okay, that was a nice lunch, and it's nice to see the bank balance just creep up slowly as they use the silage that we dropped off there. Still plenty to go. Right, let's go and pick up the Massey Ferguson then. We'll use that to get down to the dealership. And oh, where am I going? That's a lump. And then we'll talk to them about what we can do. Sun's actually come out this afternoon. You wouldn't think it was going to rain in a couple of hours, but it is. Okay, just stick this in here. And go get the Massey. Right, I'll see you over at the dealership. Okay then, here we are. Yep, that will stay there nicely. Good stuff. Right then, so the tractor we want to ask about really is this New Holland over here. It's four-wheel drive. It's a bit heavier, obviously, than the Massey, and it's a bit yeah, it's a bit heavier and a little bit more powerful. I think it's 80 horsepower, something like that. Can't remember what the Massey is now, but or the other option was this this Massey Ferguson here, but I think that's going to be a lot more money, to be perfectly honest. Alright, let's go talk to Isaac anyway. Hello Isaac, you're right. Hello Robert. Have you come to talk about the windrower and tedder that we spoke about earlier? Yes, I have actually. Yeah, I'd like to see what you've got available. As a windrower and tedder, I know they do these little windrower and tedder options. Yes, that's right. Yes, we've got one in stock. I'll just show you it now. So the one I had in mind for you is this one. It's £5,000, brand new. It comes with the attachment for the windrower part, and with that removed, it becomes the tedder. I see. 5,000 is a little bit over my budget at the minute. Ah, okay. Oh gosh, I suppose I could lease it. Suppose I could lease it with a view to own it. Like I'm doing with the barrel wrapper. Yes, you could do that on this item. How much would it be to lease then? So base cost would be 255, and it would be £150 per. Sorry, it would be £50 per working day and £105 per working hour. But obviously, all this that you pay off would go towards the final cost of it. It's very tempting. Yes, I think I'm going to go for that. Okay, wonderful. We'll have someone bring it round for you. Thanks very much. So the other thing is I would like to talk to you about the New Holland over there with the front attacher. Ah, yes, it's quite a well-used tractor now. It's quite an old one, but it's a good one. It's a good one. We can have a front loader fitted to it for you as well. Actually, no, I've got a front loader. I just need the brackets on there, obviously. Okay. Well, for that, we would say it would be £4,000. Ah, okay. Well, that's 4,000 is quite a lot. Is there any way that I can use it on a trial basis? Oh yes, if you put down a damage deposit of 500, you can take it away, use it for a month or so, and then come back and pay the rest if you decide that's what you want to do. That sounds brilliant. I'll hand over the money now. There we go. Damage deposit paid. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, feel free to take the tractor and the there you go. Your windrower has been brought round. Thanks, Isaac. Right. Well, in that case, the Massey can stay here for now. I'll come and pick it up another time. Let's get this and the windrower back. He's giving me the keys straight away. PM54 TIG. There you go. We could call it TIG. Right, start her up. Oh yes, that's a good, powerful sounding engine. Some interesting sounds there, actually. Right then, which side of the windrow is this? There we go. Let's pick it up. Right, it's got a few marks on the back windscreen here. Right. Let's get that picked up. There we go. Right, this is going to be good because I'll be able to give it a proper test, a proper good test. It's got 356 hours on the clock. Sounds pretty good. So I'll tell you what we'll do. As we've got the windrower attached to it, let's go and row up the grass patches. Then we'll be able to test out the front loader part of it. Right then. There we go. So that's the windrower flap engaged. Let's see how this works. Oh, that's working lovely. Really not very wide. That's working beautifully, that is. This is a cracking little tractor. Right, I'll get this rowed up and then we'll crack on. And here comes the rain. Well, we'll crack on, get it done as quickly as we can. Not a lot we can do about it. Like I said, this was only really to test the equipment that we had, so it doesn't really matter if we lose the bales, but I don't really want to lose the bales. I'm really liking this windrower as well, this Tedder stroke windrower. I'm not happy about the price, but yeah, I'm really liking it. Right, so I have fitted the front loader, and I've just realised that I've fitted the pallet forks to the to Sheila's Massey Ferguson earlier. So I rang her up, and Michael should be bringing it back to us. Oh, here he is now. That's brilliant. Right, there we go, off he goes. Let's get him attached here and then we can get the bales. Right, could have used that, but it's a bit more of a faff when doing hay bales, so. I've got to be honest, with all this rain that we're having, I think it's going to be fairly ruined. But let's go and see what we can salvage. Feels nice and stable, even with 2 bales on the front, so that's good. I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed so far with this. I haven't even got a weight on the back, and it hasn't got wheel weights, so yeah, pretty impressed so far. Well, we'll see if we can salvage that hay. keep it dry and obviously cold because we're at the winter, because they tend to heat up as they're drying out. Last thing we want is a fire, but if it's drying out and it's cold temperature outside, then we should be okay. Okay, that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4 wrapped bales, and hopefully will become silage, and 4 hay bales. That's not too bad for a small section of the field, is it? I've got to be honest, I'm really pleased with this tractor. I think we might have to go back tomorrow and pay the other 3,500. But its next job tomorrow is going to be loading the muck into the muck trailer, so I'll put these ones over here, a little bit wetter. Okay, I'm actually going to leave this down in here tonight. There we go. Well, very, very impressed so far. That's great stuff. Okay. Oh, my poor little Massey's out in this as well. At the dealership. Right, well, I'm going to end the vlog here for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.